a new battle. It's time to dance. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Hurts. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Foles. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Foles. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22, Foles. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Dancing to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quiddy Pay in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And some room to work. And he'll go out near midfield at the 39. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now Foles. He'll buy some time right. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On the counter, it's Taylor. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And I think he got a yard to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
You're looking there, the defensive back is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot.
Pierce has it knocked loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Get it!
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
Turnover on down.
On first down, Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Look at this, a tight end carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the handoff, Taylor. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Foles. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Caught on the slant. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Foles. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The Sanders has got it, complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
5 yards remain on second down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some space here. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Finding space at the 40. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Powers through it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. Caught by Woods. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on third and goal. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And some room to roam now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They hand off to their big tight end. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's complete right around the 8. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.